Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is NBA 2K18 My Career with Brian Pitts, and this is episode number 4 as we are getting ready for a game with the Utah Jazz here today, as we're just kind of here hanging out at the Gatorade training facility here in the game, and just kind of getting our workout on here. In just a bit you guys will see me work on a few areas in my game. Alright, so now overall right now we're just at 70 as we I added some new VC here, and between this video and the next couple of videos here you'll see a big increase because I've been playing a lot of my team or whatever like that, and so playing a lot of stuff online with some friends, and so I've been earning VC, so I'm gonna use that VC towards, of course, Brian here and his attributes. Now he should be going up I don't know, a couple, at least I think to like 75 74 overall, working on VC because I'm playing the game, and also I've been buying some extra VC to unlock some stuff for him, and just kind of get him in that you know, that kind of the middle of the road, kind of around that 80 mark here to get the season started, because I kind of want to get him, you know, I want to grind it out, don't get me wrong, but at the same time I've been wanting to get him to the point where we left off with our last guy from last year with Prez there, and try to work with him and get his career back, and at least get Brian's career on the same kind of a pace. So Brian here just working out here, working on the ropes here, and going back and forth. And I'm actually doing pretty good here, working on the training and stuff like that here in the game. A little tricky on some of this stuff like the weights, but you know, for the most part here it's been a lot of fun, and I've been learning quite a bit from friends who are actually got pretty far deep in this game. But we are taking on the Utah Jazz here today. We'll see how that goes here. I believe this will be his third or fourth game here now, I think, so far. I think I want to say fourth game. But we'll see him in action here in just a bit. As you see there, we're just keep raising up our overalls there as we increase, and getting better and better here as we go along here. So we'll go ahead and take off here, leave the training facility, and of course we'll come back here from time to time. I'm not always going to show that kind of footage there for you guys. I know it's kind of boring and whatnot, but just kind of want to show you what's going on. I'll give you guys an update on the overalls. But there you see the Utah Jazz, and that's who we're going to be playing against here tonight, and we'll get into that action here in just a bit. But right now, let's see what's going on with Brian and the rest of the team here in OKC.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, so here we go, getting ready for this matchup here with the Utah Jazz, as we are going to be playing in probably one of the loudest arenas in the NBA, and we'll have to take them on here as they are 1-1 for the season. Now, just a night ago they played the Minnesota Timberwolves. As you'll take a look here, 126-111 was the score, and of course they would like to get back get a victory here tonight against us. We work on, you know, 1-0. We just had our first game against the Knicks, and we'll see what kind of action we'll get into. Now in this episode, depending on how long if we get any playing time or whatever, a good amount of playing time, we may go ahead and go to the the next game, which would be against the those same Minnesota Timberwolves in this episode. So this will be a two-parter, be two-game episode. But there you see the starting lineup there: Westbrook, Robinson, George, Patterson, and Adams. Like I said, we didn't get the new rosters until afterwards. It was after this was most of this was already filmed and whatnot before the trade with the Knicks, when the Knicks traded the Thunder Carmelo. So we don't have that roster there. Yeah, I really didn't want to go back and wait because I've already got so much footage already of this series from the get-go. But there you see, they're just kind of looking out here, watching the first quarter, and then of course the first half. So 50 to 48 there at halftime. We are up by 2, and we'll see if hopefully maybe we'll get any playing time, which in a lot of ways probably not. But there you see our first half stats, and of course haven't got anything yet because we haven't been in the game quite yet. So which I think is fairly so, because we are just 70 overall. And I think I mentioned in this video earlier that throughout the next couple of episodes here, you'll see a bit of an increase in his overall, because we're playing my court and my team and my league and all that kind of stuff, just to get some VC and just a lot of online stuff with a lot of friends stuff. Got an online league going on. But there you see the final score, 108 to 100. OKC gets this win, and of course we'll see here. We get the get some points for the win there, so that helps us out there. That's gonna not put much there for our overall stats, but we do get better there. I just see the guys walking to the room, or to the clubhouse here, and there you see our overall team grade there, C. And still Brian and the head security guard not seeing eye to eye with one another, and I understand why. I mean, he's part of the team, so, but we'll see how this goes here. But there you see, now we're gonna go ahead and go play the Timberwolves here, as they are 1-1. We're 2-0 going into tonight's game here, and there you see Cat there, Karl Anthony Towns. Big game already so far here, playing very well here this season. We'll see how we do here tonight against them. As you see, Russell Westbrook's numbers there so far for the season.
Oh man.
Say what?
What?
You say something?
Nah, man, I'm just looking at my preseason stats, man. They're horrible.
I mean, you're horrible. What site is that you on?
NBA.com.
Oh, yo, hey, come here, man. You gotta look at the in-house stuff. Man, that's just the box scores. Teams got high-speed cameras all around the arenas and the practice gym. Hey, tell this dude.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
This the
analytics.
stats kid. The
Aaron.
stats kid.
That's cool too.
So how my rookie doing, man?
Hey, man, nice to meet you. I'm DJ.
He's actually doing really well. Your per possession stats, there's like 96 possessions with an average game. If you extrapolate those numbers based on
DJ, don't you listen to this man. He's full of bird seeds. You just keep your head in the game, okay?
Got it, coach.
Stats and possessions.
If you extrapolate those numbers based on the amount of possessions you play versus the raw totals.
The raw total? What about the cook totals? I don't understand.
If you extrapolate, your per possession stats project you as a starter.
See? That's my rook, boy.
Hey, man, I like the way you talking, man. Keep talking to me like that, bruh.
Of course, if you need anything else, let me know.
All right, bro.
Numbers related, of course.
I like you, man. I like that dude.
Hey, he's a commodity around here, man, so use him wisely.
I'm gonna use him every day.
So a little bit of information there we got from the Stats King there for Brian. And so, Brian, by projected, I guess, from preseason and what he's been doing on the court, which hasn't been too much, I guess. But in some cases, he says that he should be a starter, He has potential being a starter, in which that's that's what our goal is. We want to be the next guy up. We want to be that guy that can be a part of this ball club and kind of be the face of it. Help out Westbrook and Paul George there. So we'll have to see how that goes here as we go along here. Go to the next game here, playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at home. And there, of course, Jimmy Butler is now with that ball club along with Andrew Wiggins. And so that's a pretty good team right there, yeah, I would have to say. But there you see our game that we just played there against the Utah Jazz there. Won by 6 there, not a pretty close game there. Not an ugly or not a healthy win, but not necessarily. I guess not necessarily an ugly win, but nonetheless we got the W there, and we're gonna move on here to see if we can do the same thing here tonight. hopefully in a better fashion. But we are going to be playing against a tough team. There you see Jeff Teague, Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, all those guys right there. Gonna be playing us pretty hard there, and they're gonna be it's gonna be a tough task here for us as we play these Minnesota Twins. Are very young and upcoming, at least from the numbers I've seen here. They got a pretty good, bright future for themselves here in the next couple of seasons with this ball club. They continue doing and doing what they're doing and going in the right direction, and really just drafting really well. I think they'll be a team that a lot of NBA squads are going to be scared of. But we're at halftime right now. It's a 67-43 ball game here. Minnesota staying with it, but they got a lot of things that got to change here in the second half. So they're going to make some second half adjustments. There you see 67-43 as we're at halftime here. Of course, there are some notes that we're going to be taking from Coach Donovan there, telling us what we need to do for the second half here if we ever do get into the ball game, because of course in Utah we did not get to play at all. We're on the bench the whole time, but hopefully we can get into something in here. Hopefully they'll run up a score or something. We can get some action in here and see what Brian can do for himself. As okay, yeah, so 28 seconds left here, not much to do here as it's a 113-89 ball game. Looks like we have this one in the bag as Brian's going to be playing down low here. And he is going to be just making sure that he gets the rebounds here. And that one goes in there. He boxes out pretty good, but does not get the rebound. So just, pretty much just a cleanup time here. And, like I said, with a 70 overall, that's what we're going to be doing here for the next couple of games. And like I said, I'll probably flash forward here some of these games if we're playing on or sitting on the bench for too long here. We'll probably just just kind of flash forward through some of it, and I might show some of this, some of the games that he does play in until he gets that call up here. But like I said, in the next couple episodes you'll see an increase in his, so maybe we'll get some more time on the court. I think he's in the upper 70s, I think, at this point right now as I'm filming it, or as I'm recording this stuff right now. But we'll go ahead and go to the locker room and see what these guys are going to be up to after the post game.
I may need to hit the treadmill. I ain't even break a sweat out there tonight.
Yeah, that's because you sat for most of the second half.
After all the buckets I put up in such a big league, I deserve a rest.
That is what I call a win! Woo! Woo! Yes! Yes!
Alright, so here we see Brian here on the phone after the game, after a great victory there. Of course, not part of the victory, but he is part of the team, so he helped out, cheering his buddies on there on the sidelines there. But he got the message there from his agent talking about possibly going to an autograph signing there, and he's gonna make a little cash there, talking about going, I think it's the NBA store he's gonna go to go visit, or something. Yeah, something about Main Street News or something. Getting some more sponsors and stuff like that, making some more extra cash there off the side of what he's doing right now. So just try and get his name out there and kind of sign some autographs and take some photos with fans and stuff like that. So always something, a lot of not too many players do that these days, but just part of the new way of connecting with your fans through social media and special events like this. So Brian's gonna go ahead and do that, and he's gonna go ahead and get cleaned up here real quick. But first, gotta take a shower, and then he's gonna head off to that event. But we'll see here in just a bit where he's gonna be at.
That's right, Mom. 2 bouquets of roses. Real roses, just for you. I knew you'd be.
Brian, talk to me. Oh,
Hey. Yeah,
that
DJ's here. I gotta
Say
go.
hi.
Yes, he says hi. Yeah, she thinks you're adorable. Look at this.
What's all this?
I did my agent thing. I got you a local endorsement with Weaver's Traffic School.
Oh my God.
I know. It's thrilling. Look at these things.
Brian, you've been talking to me about shoe deals. Shoe deals. What is this? Weaver's something or
It
another?
is
I don't even know what they
Weaver's
do.
Traffic School, and they are a
What?
local business who loves doing things with the teammates.
Okay, so
Hey,
this
come
is
on,
like,
this is
is
your
this like
fresh
a
face.
legit, this is a real endorsement?
Yes,
This is
it's a real endorsement. Come on. This is how you work your way up. You got to do this to get the shoe deal. The shoe deals are coming. In the meantime, Weavers wants to put you on a billboard.
Okay, now you had me at Billboard. All right,
Then
I
look
understand
at
what
these.
you're saying. All right,
You get to pick the one
let's
you
see
like.
what we got here. That's the one.
Great. That's the one I would have picked. I will let them know, and then I'll let you know as soon as the shoe deals start walking
Well,
in.
I sure hope so, Bri. I'll be waiting.
You won't wait long, because I'm fast. I know what I'm doing. Here.
Okay, so it's the Weaver Traffic School that we're gonna be, I guess, being sponsored by. Funny, but yeah, I don't know if you guys heard during that conversation there between, but you heard like someone playing basketball or something. I just realized that there's a court right across the street from his office. There, you can still hear that. When I was filming this originally, I'm like, why is that in there? And then I realized, I'm like, oh, there's a court next to. Yeah, there's a couple of players online playing, and you can actually hear them, hoop it up and whatnot. So. I thought that was funny. I had to keep that in there. So, but yeah. Anyway, so the next game we'll be playing against Paul George's old squad there, the Pacers. They're 1-2 for the season. They are 8th in the East, and we'll see how we do against them coming up here in that episode. Now, I can't remember if it's a two-game episode or not, but just stay tuned for it. We'll play the Pacers, and then we'll be going to Minnesota to play the Timberwolves once again. So we'll have that coming up here in the next episode. Should be a good one. Like I said, you'll see a probably an increase in his overall here. I think in the next episode. I think I said he's going to do NBA tour in this one. I'm mistaken. I think it's in the next episode. We'll see him go to the NBA store to hang out with fans and stuff. So you'll see all that here coming up here on the channel. So thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for episode 5. Like I said, as we play against the Pacers there, and some action here on My Career with Brian Pitts. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more NBA 2K18 footage. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr for the latest news and events here on ESGNet. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.